Viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
So, the Sheriff's Department covers pretty much all the known gang areas, including but not limited to Davis, Grapeseed and all that area. The bikers like to clash, like the Marauders like the clash with a lot of people. Primarily business owners, they like to get out with the business owners, try and extort them. And then the gangs, we got a lot of street gangs in these areas: Forum Drive, Grove Street, Crusade Road, all those areas. We got a bunch of gangs. A lot of the time they kind of avoid each other, but at times this clothing store right behind us is a pretty hot area because it's kind of centralized. It's got like this it's got this this 24/7 supermarket right next to it, so it's kind of a centralized area where gangs end up meeting and clashing heads. And then for the murder rate, there is a lot of gang violence. There's a lot of local gang violence with the local populace, but then not as much. The gangs do tend to try and avoid us whenever we come around, but they do still like to pop some shots at us every once in a while, Yeah, man, so we're getting calls right now, and we're also got audible shots fired over here in the same area that we had them last time. Hey, Sam, we're beyond scene. You got multiple individuals outside of the clothing store.
Where'd he go? Dark-skinned male, white top, seen stuffing something into his trousers. Hey, come here, motherfucker.
I gotta stop the church. Turn around. Knees. Knees, man. Hey, Sam, one and comply next to the church. Get on your knees, man. Oh, get out of your pockets, bro. What are you doing?
Put your hands on the wall now. You're gonna get shot.
Turn around, man.
Shot.
Just put your hands on the wall. Put your hands on the wall.
We'll reach or anything, but it's not worth it.
What are you doing, man?
Bass.
Oh, take my gloves. Thanks. Well, I'll meet you down there, but...
No, give me his gun and all that.
Alright, the ammo, the box. And it's a Gordon. Like, it's a cop gun, bro. I don't know where you got this thing.
Okay.
And it's missing 2 rounds. Alright, I'll meet you down there, yeah? Alright, yeah, so we were in the area, we received reports of shots being fired, and we heard them as we were, like 2 blocks over. When we got on scene, another deputy called out that we were looking for a black individual wearing tan or white. While driving through the alleyway just behind you there, I noticed the individual hop a fence and then proceed this way towards this alleyway. We pulled in front of him. The individual turned, hopped over these walls, and then realized that he was now trapped in a dead end. So he was placed at gunpoint, and we waited for other deputies. Once the deputies arrived, the individual was put on a wall, He was cuffed, frisked, where I felt what felt like a handgun in his waistband. Upon searching the individual, handgun was located in the individual's waistband. Missing rounds from the magazine as well. So we're gonna head down to the station there and process that individual right now.
How we doing, driver?
Might be.
Hey, Josiah. Is that Josiah?
What you talking about?
You Mr. Williams?
Yeah, why you got the camera in my face and all that?
Don't worry about the camera, man. That's for us. I'm Deputy VQ with the Sheriff's Office. The reason for the stop is the tent in your vehicle, as well as you smacked
legal.
into somebody. Well, no, it's not.
I smack into?
Hey, ho. Don't start swearing at me, all right?
Nigga, I'm just saying,
We're gonna figure this out. And don't call me no racial slurs either, sir. Okay?
Man.
I've been professional with you. Watch your mouth. All right? I'm gonna need you to get your information. Step out of the vehicle for me, all right?
Step out of the
Grab your
vehicle.
license, your registration, your proof of insurance. Step out of the vehicle. You're not under arrest. You're just being detained. Step out.
What the fuck?
You're gonna stand back here by my car until we figure out what's going on. Do you understand or not?
Man, alright, nigga.
All right. Watch the racial slurs. I ain't into all that. Step out of the car. Go stand back by my vehicle. Stand back by my vehicle. Stay right in front of the hood. Keep your hands out of your pockets. Won't have no problems.
You have any weapons on you there, Mr. Jeremiah?
Mr. Who?
You.
What the fuck did you call me?
Yeah,
Nah,
Jeremiah.
Don't worry about it, Bass. Hey, Williams. Turn around, face me.
What?
Turn around, face me. Listen, bro. Your window tint is illegal. Okay?
That shit
I
is
don't
legal. Ain't
Listen to
nobody
me.
pulled me over until now about this.
Hey,
You pulled me
don't
over. How
fucking
many
raise
times?
your voice. I
I'm
can
yelling
fucking
at
raise
you
my
all I
voice
could,
too.
B.
It ain't gonna fucking work. You understand me?
You gonna
Don't
stop
fucking
talking
raise
to
your
me like
voice.
that,
We
B.
can fucking yell all day
You
long.
gonna stop
I
talking
can
to
put
me
you in
like
cuffs,
that,
take
B.
you down to the station.
For what?
How you like
For
that?
what? For what? Cause you
Disorderly
just sucker, B?
conduct. Keep acting
Cause you
crazy.
just sucker, B?
Keep
You
acting
mad cause you
crazy.
just sucker.
Keep
You
acting
mad.
crazy.
You that mad, B? You that mad? With your ugly
Hey,
ass cop friend.
watch your fucking mouth. I don't know why you're talking to me like this,
Listen,
okay?
I don't
I
care
pulled you
what you
over
want,
because you're in
B.
violation of the fucking
I
law.
guess,
You
B.
don't know how to act. You're calling me racial slurs. I'm gonna take you down to the station. You keep talking to me, stupid.
You know what?
You understand
Fuck
me?
you then, B. I
Hey,
don't care
fuck
what you
you,
talking
alright?
about.
Hey,
Go
listen,
about your day.
listen,
Do the
listen,
little
go back,
ticket,
get back
whatever
in
you
your car.
gotta do, B.
Hey, my man, you're
Ooh.
lucky there's some shit watching me.
Ooh.
Get back in your fucking car, you little
Hey, yo,
motherfucker.
media, y'all see this shit?
Get back
B?
in your car.
This
Get
how
back
they
in your
treat
car.
black males, be on the south side.
That's how we
You know what I'm
treat you.
saying?
That's how we treat you on the
This is
south
exactly how
side.
you treat black males on the south side, B. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, get this
That's
on
how
video,
I
too. I
treat you,
bet you only get
motherfucker. That's
paid
how I
$50.
treat you.
I
That's how I
bet you only
treat
get paid
you.
$50 an hour, B. Look, we can pay you more, B.
Hey,
All you
Mr.
gotta
Williams.
do is just film us,
Mr.
B.
Williams.
You know what I'm saying? What you want?
Mr.
What you want?
Williams. All right, something's gonna be placed on your profile. You were stopped here today for your window tint violation. Okay, just to inform you that any window tint at all in the state of San Andreas is gonna be illegal. Okay, I don't care if you got 90% visibility coming in. It's illegal. So you need to get this taken off. If you get stopped for it again, you're gonna have a ticket. Okay, tickets are $105. You're gonna pay that to the court. Any questions for me?
No, dog.
All right, pay attention when you're driving.
All right.
So this gentleman was stopped for a possible hit and run. His vehicle wasn't identified as the vehicle in the hit and run, although the description was pretty close. That's why he was stopped originally, although the plate did not match. On top of that, he has a window tint violation, which is illegal in the state of San Andreas. He was stopped for that. I typically don't like to ticket people unless they've already been into law enforcement for a similar issue. So he hasn't had anything on his record relating to a similar offense. So I gave him a verbal.
The S.A.H.P Beach is kind of nice. It's a pretty decent spot. You got a bunch of house or home invasions that go in there, house robberies, right? Bahama Mamas was a hot spot, but it's died down a little bit, especially with the war going on with the mongrels and the marauders. S.A.H.P Beach typically is pretty solid.
Yeah, the beach is definitely a hot spot for people to deal drugs. They love to go down there and walk the boardwalk. And pick up the P1 that's been looking for someone.
Whoa, that was the guy who was flying. That guy was
Where the
flying. Where did
fuck-
he go?
Right there, left, 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 left. Go
Yep,
straight,
yep,
straight,
yep,
straight.
Yep, 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 yep.
Oh, it's this guy? Staff 2A. You can show us attempting to a red minivan. Yep, we're gonna be code 6. Nope, he's low rolling. Staff 2A, get us a backup start at Ginger Street LTD.
Hello. How are you guys doing? I got you. Do you guys know why I pulled you over?
No.
Your speed, man. You were flying. Flying.
I don't remember.
Sorry?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? That's okay. I just need your driver's license, alright? Your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
Uh-huh.
Jean Delau. How do you say that?
Jean Delo.
Jean Delu. Alright, Mr. Delu, just sit tight for a second, okay? Any wants, warrants, probations, anything like that?
No.
Alright, beautiful. Just sit tight for a second, okay? Alright. So right now what I'm doing is I'm looking his name up, right? And I'm just seeing if he has any sort of wants, warrants, and if he's on probation, right? Most likely, I'm not a big fan of I am a big fan of writing a citation if it's warranted, right? But this guy's been cool, calm,
I agree.
right? So I'm most likely just gonna give him a warning, and just tell him to slow down. All right, Mr. Delau, do me a favor. I'm not gonna write you a citation, but do me a favor, just slow it down, please. All right? And I don't want you to kill anybody. All right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Staff 2A, you can show us clear off that car stop.
So, shots fired call just ran out. So that same car that we pulled over. So that car that we pulled over apparently just shot somebody.
Oh my fucking Christ. So, the vehicle we had stopped earlier, we got into a pursuit with them. They're actively shooting at cops with a rifle, or automatic weapons of sorts. Haven't been able to make out what it is yet.
Grab mine out of the holster. Grab mine out of my holster.
God bless. Right there, off to our left, off to our left. Oh. He's still going. He just slammed a unit! Holy fucking Christ. Dude,
Swiss
this is
cheese
about
over the
shit.
driver's seat, and he's bitching at me at crossfire. I had nothing but open lane.
Yeah, he can read
Dude,
my
that
call
car's
and bitch
fast
out
as
of
fuck.
Yeah,
What
dude,
is
that's
that?
the ruiner. That's the ruiner, bro.
The thing's quick.
The only people... Hold, hold, hold. Get ready for another foot build. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Wait for it, wait for it. Okay.
All right, camera crew, stay in or get back.
Nice. That's why I was calling you. I was calling you to tell you to put spikes. I didn't realize you were primary.
Oh yeah, no, you almost got me killed.
Well,
I couldn't see when it slammed into the wall.
So in Davis, there was a shooting. A deputy went down, unsure of the deputy's name. All of a sudden, our chief was actually there. He comes over the air, calling all the units over there, stating deputy down. It happened to be the same exact vehicle that we pulled over earlier, that we gave a warning, and then he got pulled over again. So led us on a car chase. Car chase, I want to say, lasted about 10-ish minutes, driving all over. Started in Davis, made its way all the way up about halfway to Toledo. I want to say where Fort Sangudo is. Then made a U-turn back into the city. It then went, I want to say, I don't know exactly, Boulevard del Perro, where we pitted it into a wall, and throughout the chase, the suspects were firing their weapons at us as well. We threw them against the wall by swinging their car. They crashed. The passenger decided to hop out, and was brandishing a weapon and began aiming at us when we decided to, as they say, let it sing, let it fly. We discharged our firearms. Everybody in the area discharged their firearms. Once that occurred, the driver kept going to where it made its way right over here, crashed into the wall, began firing at officers again, and we discharged our firearm, neutralizing the threat.
Bit of intel on the enforcement we're doing. So, I mean, as you guys are probably aware, the speed limit on the freeways is 60 to 65 miles an hour. We enforce usually over 70. So any vehicle traveling over 70, me personally, that's when I decide to stop them is, any vehicle traveling over 70, 75 miles an hour.
Coming up on our left, obviously, anybody who lives in San Andreas knows the prison. What they don't know is this is actually a really big hotspot for us in terms of carjackings. A lot of people, when they just get out, they have no mode of transportation to get up to the city or to get where they need to go. So they'll run up on the highway and they'll try and take a car from, anybody passing by.
A lot of crime actually happens, back there. The most crime that happens on the freeway will either happen at this intersection of Joshua to the 13 up here, or it'll happen back there at the 68 interchange to the freeway. I'd say the most crime we actually get on a day-to-day basis on the highway itself and not just state routes is, like you said, probably next to the prison. There is a ton of carjackings over there daily.
Heads up behind us, one car. Behind the cement truck, you got a car with no headlights.
Was that the 103?
I think so.
Did they have their headlights on?
Nope. They're completely blacked out.
Sweet. All right. So the reason we're stopping this vehicle right here is obviously the vehicle doesn't have any headlights. It does have its taillights on, meaning that the headlights just simply do not work. And in accordance with San Andreas State Penal Code. can't operate a motor vehicle without headlights at night. Okay. You got any weapons on you or in the vehicle I should be worried about?
Nada, güey. Nothing.
All right, so just come over, step over here in the dirt with me. All right, do you got anything I can identify you with?
I ain't got nothing on me, fool. That's what I'm saying, you know. I'm just a mechanic taking a car to work. That's it, homie.
What's your first and last name?
What's your first and last name?
My name is Officer St. Clair with the San Andreas Highway Patrol. What is your first and last name?
Joseph Lotin.
How do you spell your last name?
L-E-W-T-O-N.
You want a searching partner?
What was the last name?
Lotin.
Was it L-A-W or L-O-W?
L-A-W.
All right. Were you aware that your vehicle was unregistered?
What do you mean?
Were you aware that your vehicle was unregistered?
No, not my vehicle, senor. I'm mechanic. Sir, it's a mechanic, okay? I fix the carro, okay?
Oh, no, I understand. I mean, you're missing multiple panels of glass off the vehicle, and you don't have working headlights.
Sí. No, I take it to a mechanic shop.
Okay, well, the problem we have here today now is that the vehicle's unregistered and unroadworthy, so unfortunately you're not going to be able to take it.
How, senor? I drive it to the mechanic shop.
Well, unfortunately, you know, per the San Andreas State Penal Code, a vehicle without headlights cannot be driven on the roadway. It's unsafe. You cannot be seen by other drivers approaching.
Come on, senor. I give you the reason. I am a mechanic. I can drive it too. No, mami, way. You fucking with me right now, senor. You messing with me. Why you make me mad? What I do to you? Why you do this? I try to make some money and you take it away from me. Why? Okay.
Well, unfortunately, if you have a vehicle that cannot be driven on the roadway as a mechanic, you should know that you got to tow the vehicle to your shop.
I take I take it to one place to another. I not need to. It drive itself.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the vehicle is not roadworthy, so we're gonna have to go ahead and take the vehicle and impound it.
No, senor. You take a full of my table. Okay? No.
Well, unfortunately, you're doing it to yourself. You obviously know that a vehicle without headlights cannot be driven on the roadway.
Chinga tu madre, pendejo. I do nothing to myself. I try to make some money. Okay? I try to make money for my family to put on the table. Chinga tu madre, pendejo.
I understand, but unfortunately, I can't let you drive off with the vehicle. The vehicle is also unregistered, so it's got to be towed.
Let me grab my things, pinche baboso matarro.
Not the gas, the alcohol shop.
¡Chinga tu madre, pendejos!
Alright, gentlemen, so what we're dealing with right now is, unfortunately, the guy ran from us. So, one second. Okay. Unfortunately, the guy ran from us. So, at this point, we're just going to throw out a soft bolo on the guy. We have his name, so we're not too worried about catching him. We get that bolo out, you know, for the guy and the vehicle, and,
I believe they might be on Davis.
It's just an unfortunate event, you know, when somebody gets away from you like that. Well, I guess the most recent pursuit I was in was there was a guy that ran from us. Where did he start the pursuit? He started the pursuit up at the 15, where the 15 and the 13 split. He ran us all the way around the state. And, you know, my vehicle was really low on gas, so I thought I was going to run out of gas, but he decided that he was going to hit a rock.
Driver's name is going to be one Joseph Lawton, Lawton.
Overall, today was a good day. We had a guy run from us in a ruiner for a headlight violation in an unregistered vehicle. But overall, today was a good day. You know, I appreciate you guys coming out with us. I appreciate the time you guys take to, you know, ensure that we're covered as a department, and people get to see what we do every day. And I don't think people appreciate you guys enough. So if nobody's told you, we appreciate you.
Okay, we'll still send it code 3.